In the midst of the hustle and bustle of city life, women are still asking the question, do I risk my career to have a family? I speak to Caitlin Polinsky, Human Resources Consultant, to find out more.
I'm an advisor in workplace relations, so advise on human resources and industrial relations, anywhere from maternity leave to redundancies, terminations and fair pay. A very controversial topic that has come up within the workplace and within the media is maternity leave and how that impacts on women within the workplace. Recently, the Human Rights Commissioner has come out with statistics that they've been doing for the past year and gathering all that information. The statistics that have come out is that 83% of females that have advised their employers that they are pregnant, that they've gone on maternity leave or come back from maternity leave, are being discriminated against. Out of that 83%, 1 in 5 women are either made redundant, their positions are restructured, or they are forced out of the company when they do return. When I advise on maternity leave, I get questions through to my employee didn't tell me that I was pregnant, or through to redundancy. Last week I was advising on to a company wanting to make 2 employees redundant that were currently on maternity leave. Now that rings a lot of alarm bells within the workplace, because potentially those employees could go off to the Fair Work Commission and put unfair dismissal claims in and adverse action claims.
In the past 5 years, Fair Work has seen a significant increase in the amount of unfair dismissals in regards to maternity leave.
During my practice as an interpreter, which is the last 17-18 years, I haven't had many cases with unfair dismissals connected with maternity leaves and return from maternity leaves. However, in the last 5 years, I have noticed that these cases are increasing, more and more increasing. I just recently had a case where a young mother returned to work after a maternity leave. However, the employer did not provide her with the same position she held before she left onto the maternity leave. Also, her hours have been gradually reduced to a bare minimum, so she couldn't even meet the minimum wage.
First-time mother Carly Wilson fears employment stability and financial stability when returning to a pharmaceutical company in 3 months.
When I first told work that I was pregnant, they weren't really supportive, and they weren't supportive the whole way through until I went on my maternity leave, so it made it really hard working. I'm also a bit afraid of what's going to happen when I return back to work. 4 people have been made redundant in the last 3 years when returning back from maternity leave, so that does make me concerned about my role and returning back to work in the next 3 months.
I have approached the company, as mentioned by Ms. Polinsky, in regards to the 2 unfair dismissal cases. However, the company has refused to comment.